Islam Dwayne. Now what I'm about to do is on September the 7th, 2019, Islam, Selena Cordova Eel, and my Moorish American family, National Grand Sheikh, Joe Arrington-Bey, Moorish American National Republic. Now what I'm about to do is demonstrate stretching. It's interesting because in room 118, that's this room here, right here, many times someone is talking. That's where I saw the United States military officer come out of one morning after wiggling his doorknob as I walked by several times. When I first, one of the earlier months when I first came to live at American Extended Stay. And anyway, a lot of times somebody will turn the water on while I'm in the bathroom. And so if I stand up at the same time they turn the water on, somebody outside the hall might say, see more. So what they're trying to demonstrate is that, look what we can do. We actually invaded a sheath of your mind or your body or your whatever, your mind, to show you how much power we have. But they have no power. That's just another invasion, like causing someone to make the wrong financial decisions through invading the mind. This exact same thing. So all they're demonstrating is why inhabitants on this earth have created what they call a false sense of debt. That's all they're doing, is demonstrating what they did, how they did it, and they don't have no remorse about it. And then after they do it, because they knew we didn't know, we were sleeping, after they do it, they start creating a false reality, a rule of slave breeding. So that's all they're doing. And see, once again, that is another sign we are in prophecy, because I'm giving testimony as a Moorish American. Now, I'm not saying that person in room 118 is unclean in spirit. I don't know. I'm just giving a demonstration of what I experienced too many times when we are trying to sleep, meditate, or what and other things that go on. I don't know, and I'm giving testimony of sequence of events of what happened. I don't know who is saying Seymour, paid, brother, turn the water on and off, mumbling, saying I love you, Edgewater, that sort of thing. But I can tell you what I saw, and I did see when in the earlier months of coming to American Extended Stay, someone kept wiggling the doorknob every time I walked by to get coffee. I used to drink coffee here at American Extended Stay quite a bit. And then finally the person opened the door, and it was a male, lot larger than me, about 6'4". I'm 5'7" and a half. Dressed in full military uniform. So all they're demonstrating is what they've done to cause masses to experience a false sense of debt, which causes dis-ease mentally, and if you allow, physically, which is connected to harming the spirit of Mother Earth and the universe. Because they are against natural laws, which consist of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Islam. These are unclean spirits I talk of. And this is also in correlation to why they're being quarantined. Quarantine. I mean, I'm going to stretch use this leg here. It's like right now at 5 minutes. And not only that, but these bodies are used to spread these unclean spirits to spread diseases, which is a form of weaponry. Spreading herpes, syphilis, gonorrhea, that is a weapon of mass destruction. And then on a more spiritual level, if they are full of deceit, speaking bondage, lies, murderous, rapists, molesters, all that is in that spirit. So that's also being spread. And that's once again in connection to prophecy and attacking the spirit of Mother Earth and the universe. what I'm going to do now is start on my sit-ups. In a few moments after I stretch a little bit more. You might hear feedback, Dwayne Arrington-Bey, in my Voice American Nation. And some of the feedback, if you listen closely, this is what I'm talking about a lot of times when I give testimony about a mic possibly being in the room. But usually, so what I notice is so anyway, I'll leave it at that. Because after a while, that if the feedback, they're not going to be able to contain themselves, so they'll demonstrate their behavior on the physical plane that doesn't make sense, and you're like, I don't understand this. Why are you behaving this way? And if they are forcefully stalking, if they're trying to molest and rape spiritually in your sleep, spiritually someone, and they've been doing it for a long time, after a while, the rapists, the murderers, are not going to be able to contain themselves, and so they'll start behaving in a odd manner. Now, I don't want to say odd, but a unlawful manner on the physical plane. And that's when you can go ahead and do what you have to do legally. Because Imani Gray Bey and I, Rhonda Arrington-Bey, we don't know anyone personally here in Annapolis, Maryland. And nor have we implied that we want to get to know someone personally here in Annapolis, Maryland. It's long. Also, remember, Imani Gray -Bey and I, we reject the science of telepathy. Okay. And I run the Arrington-Bey. Islam is September the 7th, 2019. We just recently got our social security cards and with our ancestral name of Bey on it. We have to go back to Wayne Byfield Bey because they didn't put a hyphen, and we want to make sure they have us on under the white ethnicity, which is stating our status. We also went to the DMV and got our Maryland State ID, and next with the name change of with our ancestral name to Bey. And we used, we also did the code to make sure that we went from code 1 to code 2 in status of white. And they said they already had us under the status of white. So now we're in the process of, the next step is amending our birth certificates with our ancient ancestral name of Bey. Get our passports and other steps that we need to do, checkpoints, Islam on the physical plane, which is communicating to the government that we are implementing constitutional law as Moorish Americans, Hebrew Muslims, which include Abraham Lincoln's proclamations, all 4 of them, the Oath of Amnesty and Reconstruction, the Compensated Emancipation Proclamation, the Supplemental Emancipation Proclamation, and what's the 4th one? And the Initial Emancipation Proclamation, and the 13th Amendment, 20 sections. Not 2 sections, but the 13th Amendment, 20 sections, Islam. I don't know whoever is in this room right here, room 114. I don't know who they are. But you know, the dogs are not normal dogs anymore. They have actually changed the dogs and gave them different sciences. So I can tell the dogs are used as well. So because I don't know if that's a natural dog or just a dog that's being used. Many times I see pale skins the Wayne Byfield Bey with their dogs, that which speak Spanish, and some that look to be understand as a black Negro, but mainly pale skin, or that which look to be, they would like to call themselves white American, but you know that's not a true term. That's not a nationality. Okay, I want to do 10 more. And that's 10. And that's my exercise for today, September the 7th, 2019, as a natural divine being, implementing natural law, Islam.